Hello, I am Nigel Mortimer, the creator of the FCD Ghost Boxes, and I have been alerted to a video on YouTube presented by Paranormal Urbex or Urbex, which highlights the fact that David Garcia has copied and built a very similar, if not identical, ghost box, which he is now selling on eBay. As you might know, until selling one of these units to David Garcia earlier in the year, I had never had a connection before with the gentleman. He claimed that, first of all, the box hadn't arrived in a video, and I overlooked this because there could have been problems with the post, the shipping. But then David sort of started to advertise my FCD for me in various ways on his videos, so I took him on his word that he had my best interests at heart. I asked David Garcia why he had made a copy of the FCD Mark IV and added his own elements to it, and he told me in a Facebook message that he was inspired by my work and wanted to promote it. Yet I found out that he was actually selling his units on eBay with these very minor additions for over €200. I think this is outlandish. The unit I sell is fairly priced so that any investigator of the paranormal can buy and use one at the price of around £90. I informed David Garcia that although I appreciated his support for the FCD and the fact that he has mentioned it numerous times in his videos, I did not feel it right or correct that he should now go behind my back, not inform me he was ever going to do this, and try to reproduce the unit under his own name and at his own effects. I told him that if he wanted to make a unit or change the one he bought from me for his own use, that would be fine. As a second-hand unit and he bought it, he can do whatever he wants to it. But he didn't do this. He actually started selling these on eBay without informing me, which I feel was very underhand. Due to this, I am now distancing myself from David Garcia. I have yet to inform him of this, but this video should suffice to do that. I am also distancing myself from Paranormal Urbex, whose members, and indeed Paranormal Urbex himself, has actually been very rude to me, have called me various names that I find deplorable, such as a Nazi, because I use the ancient swastika. Well, actually it's called the Philthot symbol on my device, which is a symbol of the fifth element and also of the universe. Has nothing whatsoever to do with fascism or Nazism or anything. Okay, they've just used that to attack me. I've been called a skinhead. These people really need to have a look at themselves and see why they do this to people. My only reason for inventing and creating the FCD is so it can be used as another tool in the paranormal research that can benefit us all. I have no racist views on anyone at all. I try to see the good in everyone, like I did with David until he let me down, and that's how I will remain. I have no business affiliation with David Garcia whatsoever. I have never sold any of my units through him, and I have never intended to do so. He has taken it upon himself to copy my device and sell this himself, without my permission, and actually in breach of the copyright that I hold on the FCD range of ghost boxes, which I pay for each year. For David to do this has let me down tremendously. But this is no excuse for the people that attack David to start associating myself with him and attacking me in the same way. This is wrong too. This no doubt will be good news to the supporters of Paranormal Urbex, who I have asked to take down the video associating myself with David Garcia. I am not supporting their view because I deplore the fact that they use any angle they can to attack David Garcia. This should stop in paranormal research, and people should all try to get on together. I am very let down by the actions of David Garcia in his copying my device to make a profit from it. I was warned by several investigators both in France and here in the UK that David Garcia would do this kind of thing to me, but I did not choose to believe it. I am sorry to say that it seems they are correct. How can you trust someone who starts selling a device based on your own, copyrighted, and does not even tell you about it until he is found out? This proves to me that David Garcia's motives are not as honest as he tries to make out. If he can prove otherwise, I will listen, but as far as I'm concerned now, I feel the matter is over. I understand that David Garcia has taken the device off eBay. If he puts it back, and I am alerted to that, I will take this down the legal route. As I say, the FCD Mark IV and my other range of FCD ghost boxes are all copyright protected in a legal way. That's the last word on it. I hope everybody that's watching this all the best. I want to move on. I enjoy building ghost boxes to help people genuinely involved in the paranormal, and I'm not interested in any of this backbiting and trouble by people that have nothing better to do in the field. My best wishes to everyone. Thank you for watching.